Tabletop Spotlight, brought to you by Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy. Hey everyone, I'm AdamHarry from Bell of Souls with
Evan from Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy.
We're back with another Tabletop Spotlight. Evan, you want me to give this one a shot?
Yeah, try it.
It's Fast and Fhtagn.
Yes, Fast and Fhtagn. It's a new game, kind of based off of Fast and the Furious and the Cthulhu mythos as well, so it's mixed together. It's very cool looking, yeah.
And from the back of the box, it's a street racing type of game with a Cthulhu theme.
Yes.
And it doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. If you lose, you get eaten by the old ones.
Yes, so don't lose.
This looks pretty interesting, and I do love some Cthulhu mythos, so let's go ahead and hop in here and take a look inside this box. Okay, man, it's Cthulhu Street Racing.
Fast and Fhtagn.
Let's jump in this box real fast.
Yeah, sure.
Here's the back of the box. And this was a Kickstarter, right?
Yes, it's Kickstarter backed, so the people voted for it.
With their wallets.
Yes.
Which is the best way to vote, in my opinion. So there's the back of the box. You guys backed this one, right?
Yes,
the special
yeah,
card?
Dragon's Lair did back this, so we got a special card. So if your local game store did back this game, you might actually have a cool little special card for it.
Sweet, so keep an eye out for that.
Yes, definitely.
All right, it's a pretty nice looking box, I gotta say. So there's the rules, we'll get into those in a second. And then more rules. This is actually just a quick start.
Yeah,
oh, sweet.
Quick start, that's nice.
Can't be that complicated, right? You've got a quick start guide here. And then it's double-sided. Tour of the table.
Very cool.
Just how the table's laid out. So that's a quick start guide.
Right away I see some cool cards. Ooh, what is this?
I don't know. I'm creeped out.
Fun guy from the suburbs. Must be real fun.
Extra dimensional angles here for this card because it's Cthulhu based. So there's a couple of different decks in there.
Gives you 2 D6s.
Nice.
Yep.
And then we've got some cheater cards here. Yeah, so these are for the different players. And it has like your turn order. Go ahead and check that one out.
Awesome.
And you can kind of see here on your turn what you're gonna be doing. Sorry about the glare. Pretty simple actions, how that works, and then in the back, it's just gonna be pullover options. So if you need to fix your car, repair your car, style points, all that fun stuff, spend points. So yeah, those are your player options. So little quick cheat sheets for them.
Nice cardboard cutouts for you.
Yep, gotta have tokens these days, right?
Right.
Dump the rest of these out.
Oh no.
All right, so we've got, these are different streets it looks like.
I've got the start.
So this is street racing.
Multiple starts, yeah.
So you've got to put the streets out, it looks like.
Right.
Oh no, there's a tentacle pit.
Oh, great.
Extra dimensional spaces. Watch out for those.
Back of the cards has this very neat artwork.
Oh yeah, check that out.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And they're all the same, it looks like.
Yes.
So I guess these are kind of like the street deck that you build. Oh, that one's got like a toxic spill.
There we go.
So, heck yeah. And yeah, but there's a ton of different effects it looks like. So if you're racing on the dirt or the sidewalk or the road.
Or the tentacle monster.
You probably want to stay on the road.
Yeah.
If you can help it. But maybe you get pushed off the road. I don't know.
Into the tentacle monster, yes. These sweet cards. This looks like enemies in some way.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and open these up real quick. I'm going to use
you can be sophisticated.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
There's a little tab to pull off of.
Oh, well, you're just smart.
I've just done this before. Let's pull those off. And you've got different action cards, it looks like. So we mentioned that one already, the extra dimensional angles. There's a couple of different other ones going on there. There's tentacles, so he cheated on his taxes. I don't know what that card's all about. The terrible old map. So you've got a ton of different kind of fun nods to street racing. Obviously these are all made out of like yield signs or caution signs. And then we've got more actions and the different spells, because you gotta have spells, Cthulhu themed. So the ability to do different spell of mogrification, to make one thing look like another.
And in the cards I have here are actually crew members.
Oh, sweet. Let's take a look at those.
Including Finn Diesel, little fish guy. Get it?
Let's see what they did there.
Get it? It's pretty cool.
So show off some of the other
I got
cards.
Welder Thing, just a giant tentacle guy.
Welder Thing instead of Elder Thing.
Makes sense.
Yeah. This game's full of puns. I can tell. Driver hands.
Driver hands. Cataclysmic converter. So you got flowers going in and a nuclear bomb going out. So that's very cool.
Cataclysmic, not a catalytic. See, it's a car part.
I
know my car stuff too. It's a
lot of good puns in here. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's also like reaction cards that'll let you obviously play to do something else. This one's got a neat little icon in the corner for glasses, so I'm not really sure what that's all about because we haven't looked at the rules yet. So, but yeah, it's got a bunch of different cards for reactions, and then crew cards, and then
also
it looks like
mods.
upgrades.
So you have mods and upgrades, different things you can have in the game and on your car.
Yep,
it's very cool. Oh, and then we get to the actual cars themselves,
which is half the fun.
Yes,
of these games.
definitely. If you
check these out. What is this? V Ribbit.
Oh, we got Hickman's Model T.
Yep.
There we go.
You can kind of tell what these cards are based off of.
For sure, yeah.
VW, Rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
And then, a Rice Rocket.
Yeah.
This is a Disaccord, based off of possibly a Honda Accord. See what they did there?
The unnatural hybrid for those of you who drive electric cars. There we go. Fueled by elder ones.
This is the Migo Bishi. You know what that means.
And then we have a bunch of, I guess, place cards.
Yeah, I guess those cards are probably...
they have a picture of each
other
one.
cards on the road.
Right, so you have to avoid these generic cars that are just probably on the street.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there's a ton of different cards there. It looks like there's a lot of extra ones, and then we've got a couple of... you definitely don't want this card.
So this is the card you'll probably usually have, and then the one I'll usually have.
Ouch! Sick burn. But that's pretty much everything in the box. Let's go ahead and pause real fast, and then we'll come back to the actual rules. We're not going to go through everything how to play per se, but we are going to go through some of the key features of this game. Mm-hmm. It's pretty cool. It's a 27-page rule book, and you can kind of see through here. It's got a lot of info here. It just is. It looks like a lot, but it's really not that bad.
No, it's not.
What you really just need to know is there's a driving test chart, which you probably want to learn.
Right.
And then it kind of walks you through each step of the game. So it looks a lot more intimidating than it really is.
I feel like once you get the concept down, it's a lot more simple than you think it is.
Yeah, so it's just, there's a turn sequence, the actions you can do on your turn.
Right.
The whole point of the game is the street deck that we saw earlier, which is these cards.
Right.
You're basically dealing out, the leader player, the guy in the front rank, will play a new street card, and then getting out of order here, you're gonna roll to see if there's gonna be traffic or not, which is what these numbers represent.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's what those extra cards were for.
Right.
So, and then you're gonna have your street car, and you're gonna basically making checks.
Yeah.
To see if you can pass people or go around them.
Just to clarify too, it's a two-way street. So we have traffic going that way and then traffic going this way.
Exactly.
And it's 2 lanes on each side, and then there's a sidewalk on the very far outer side.
Yeah.
So the sidewalk usually has the obstacles, like there's barrels of radioactive material and stuff like that.
Pits.
Yeah.
In some cases too, there's these little skull and crossbones. That's actually a wrench. Those are called pit stops, and you can actually repair your car there.
Oh, interesting.
Because you can take damage when you
don't
hop
die
the curb.
there. You just
yeah. And you can drive on the sidewalk as long but if there's something coming, you've got to get out of the way.
Right.
So,
and so sometimes it's the only option you have to pass someone. You have to drive on the sidewalk. So.
Yeah, but it's pretty straightforward once you read through the rules. I mean, it looks like a lot, like we were saying, but it's really not that bad. You can change lanes by drifting over. In some cases, that's one of the moves is like an advance. So you can only advance forward if your lane is clear in front of you.
Yeah.
So you're going to be sliding back and forth quite a bit.
You can drift backwards too if you need to. Something's coming on. Yeah.
Yeah. To get out of the way.
And again, the other side of this map is the quick guide. Once you get really the rules down, this is all you will probably need. It has references to pages too, exact pages to find,
which are all in here,
right there. So it's a good quick guide.
And the back's got a neat little index for you too. So.
Even better. Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like a fun little game. That's a really fun theme, I think. Cthulhu Racing. I would have never thought to mix those two things together. But it looks pretty fun, and it's got some silly elements to it as well.
Definitely, yes.
But yeah, it looks like a pretty cool little game that was kickstarted. Let's go ahead and hop out for a really quick recap. So that's Fast and Fhtagn.
Fhtagn, yes.
A game by Jeff Tidball.
Yes, made by Atlas Games.
Okay.
And it was a Kickstarter game, so they will be out soon for most retailers who haven't backed it.
Cool. What's the players and all the good stats on this one?
So 3 to 6 players. It's roughly around an hour and a half gameplay wise.
Okay.
And 13 up is what's recommended. It's not quite a kid's game.
Yeah.
In stores, it's going to be around $24.99.
Sweet. So that's pretty cool. It's just a really quick game. Again, hour and a half playtime. It looks like a lot of fun, especially if you're a Cthulhu fan.
It's cool, different card game. It's nice.
Right. Very cool. Well, this has been another Tabletop Spotlight. I'm AdamHarry from Bella Souls.
And I'm Evan from Dragon's Lair Comics Fantasy.
Thanks again for watching. Have a good one. Tabletop Spotlight, brought to you by Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy. Thanks for watching.